The Yellowstone universe just keeps getting bigger, and the latest expansion has been revealed in the most unexpected way. A brand new prequel series is on the horizon, and the clues are hiding in plain sight. For those following 1923 Season 2 every week, there's already plenty of excitement. But in just a couple of weeks, something even bigger is coming, a major reveal that no one saw coming. Yellowstone 1969 is about to be announced, and the first hint has already appeared. A sharp-eyed fan recently spotted something interesting on IMDb. If you check the cast list for 1923 Season 2, Episode 7, you'll see a character named Spencer 1969. That alone speaks volumes. It confirms that Spencer Dutton will survive 1923, live long enough to see 1969, and potentially be the grandfather of John Dutton. This reveal is a game-changer. Not only does it give us a glimpse into Spencer's future, but it also signals the launch of a brand new Yellowstone prequel. Just like 1883 and 1923, this new series will dive deep into another defining era for the Dutton family. Now let's talk about 1969 itself. This was a time of massive change in America, and the Duttons wouldn't be immune to it. John Dutton, the man we know as the powerful ranch owner in Yellowstone, would be just 10 years old in this timeline. That means we'll get to see his childhood, his relationship with his father, and the early lessons that shaped him into the man he eventually became. But here's the big question. Will Spencer be John's father, or will it be Jack? That's something we won't know for sure until 1923 wraps up. If Spencer is John's father, he'll be right there on the ranch raising him. But if it's Jack, then Spencer's story might take a completely different turn. There's even a chance that Spencer won't stay in Montana at all. Alexandra is pregnant, and if Spencer chooses a different path, we could see an entirely new Dutton lineage forming somewhere far from the Yellowstone Ranch. Beyond the family drama, Yellowstone 1969 has the potential to be one of the most dynamic stories yet. The late 60s were a time of war, rebellion, and cultural shifts. Young men from Montana were being drafted into the Vietnam War, and those who came back were never the same. The war divided families and communities, and the Duttons would no doubt feel its impact. But that wasn't the only battle happening at the time. The civil rights movement was reshaping the country, the feminist movement was challenging traditional gender roles, and the counterculture revolution was shaking up small-town America. Imagine hippies, long-haired rebels, and rock music making their way into Montana, something the old-school ranchers would have hated. Rodeos were at their peak. Barn dances were the heart of social life, and television was changing the way people saw the world. This was also a time when ranching itself was evolving. New technology, new challenges, and new enemies threatened the survival of family-owned ranches. And of course, what would a Yellowstone series be without conflict? The Duttons don't just struggle against outside forces, they fight within their own family. If 1969 follows the same gripping storytelling we've seen in 1883 and 1923, we can expect intense betrayals, high-stakes decisions, and the kind of drama that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. There's also the question of who will lead the cast. Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan loves bringing in big-name actors, Kevin Costner, Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren, so the lead role for 1969 will likely go to another Hollywood heavyweight. One thing is certain, this universe is far from finished. 1944 is already in pre-production, and now 1969 is set to follow. These prequels aren't just side stories, they're the backbone of the Yellowstone legacy, filling in the blanks and showing us how the Duttons built their empire. So what do you think? Will Spencer be John's father, or is there another twist coming? And how do you feel about Yellowstone 1969 diving into one of the most turbulent decades in American history? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you don't want to miss any updates on the Yellowstone universe, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. There's so much more to come, and you won't want to miss a single detail.